It's a storm show. Ay, it's a storm show. Ay, it's a storm show. Ay, that nigga crazy though. It's a storm show. It's a storm show. Ay, it's a storm show. Ay, that nigga crazy though. Ay, you might get roasted, you might get flamed. That nigga insane. It's a storm show.
Alright, people, I hope y'all ready. Let's cut the music. Let's cut
the
music, alright? Let's get it popping. What is up, guys? I got y'all here with me today because we got some topics we definitely got to discuss. As I was just telling people over there on the other channel, Celebrity Doctor, as of tomorrow, this wall will be painted, damn it. We will have a green screen, and by the time the new week comes, we will be all pretty in whatever city or background that I choose to be in. As I always do, I always forget to slow the chat, all right? So while I'm slowing the chat, you let me know that you can hear me and see me good, damn it. You let me know. Let me know. Let me know. All right, I'm finna go and slow this shit down right now. Enable slow mode. All right, 60 seconds. I mean, I don't think, we good. I think we good up in this piece. We can hear and see you. Perfect. All right. You didn't even maybe wait that long. Now, for some reason over here on OBS, my stuff went to like this big. And so I got to like, ooh, first up. Okay. First up, we got to talk about Rachel Dolezal. Okay. Rachel Baloney. My Baloney has a first name is Oscar. Now, she apparently must think we was STUPID if we ever believed that she was actually black. We knew damn well up under them crochet wigs, you was a white woman. All right, but Rachel, we ain't mad at you, okay? We just want to know, we just want you to know, Rachel, you ain't had to lie to kick it. You didn't have to lie to kick it. Had you kept it real the whole time, the black delegation would have never canceled you the way that they did, Rachel. Rachel, if you wanted to help some Negroes, all you had to do was say so. Don't you know that black folks are some of the most accepting people, and instead of you using your white privilege to help you with the blacks, you instead pretended to be a mixed woman, put it in some braids that was pulling out all the fine hairs in the top of your head because you know damn well your hair ain't strong enough to handle that shit. Self-tan yourself, which was the borderline blackface. Well, it wasn't blackface, but it was brown face or whatever, light-skinned girl face, whatever, you know, mixed fishing, whatever the hell y'all want to call that shit. And now look at you. All right, so today as of today, Rachel Dolezal is in Tucson, Arizona with her children trying to survive. She went on the Tamron Hall show to say that ever since her story went viral 6 years ago, she ain't been able to get no job. She ain't been able to find employment nowhere. She said, I have even applied to be a maid and they wouldn't hire me. I wonder why, Rachel. See, because when you have a name that's built and centered around fraud, people tend to not want to hire fraudulent people. Okay, they don't know if they getting Rachel or Ngozi. They don't know if they getting a black woman, white woman. They don't know if you telling the truth or a lie. They don't even know if you live in reality because you actually walked around, all right, telling the world you was a mixed woman when you are Irish. I mean, you are white. You know, you are the whitest of the white. The only white you could get is if your people is from Sweden or Scotland, all right? But you one of them Viking. No, Scottish is the Vikings, right? But you know, you red, you blonde hair, freckle, red, you white. And lied. And now you wondering why you can't find a damn job. Now, this is what I always wonder, right? When these stories go viral, I mean, we got the Gorilla Glue girl. I remember we had the pizza burger lady, the other dude named Charles that rescued them white girls out the basement. I always wonder when people become infamous because they have infamy. They don't have fame. There's a difference. I always wonder, like, when people are done talking about you, how the hell you gonna survive and get a job? Who the hell gonna take you seriously when you literally become a meme for life? And once a meme, always a meme. You can't take it back. I'm pretty sure my ass is a meme at this point. And so Rachel was telling Tamron that now she braid hair, she hustle on the side, and she do what she gotta do to feed her damn children. And I just want to say, Rachel, we want to welcome you to being black. Black folks been dealing with that for years. Now you want it to be black, you getting our rhythm and our blues, damn it. But you'll never have our soul. That's just something you weren't born with because it's not in your DNA. Gonna call a thing. Now, according to what I done seen online, she will break the hell out of your hair. So if you're in the Tucson, Arizona area, or you got time to drive down there, if you live in Phoenix, you know, me moving here from Phoenix, it's black hairstylists, hair shops From sea to shining sea down here in Atlanta. In Arizona, they charge $50 for a lineup because they can do it because there ain't too many Negroes out there, literally, all right? I remember in 2015, looking it up, it was 4% of the population, okay, allegedly. But anyway, so the best thing I can tell Rachel, if you having problems finding a job, if you having problems living a regular life, then you need to slut yourself out to reality TV. I don't know why you did take the Octomom route, even though her ignorant ass over there on AIDS, she busts her uterus wide open on national television, pulling 8 damn children up out of her uterus and didn't have no way to take care of them anyway. Now she on AIDS sucking up all the government resources, but don't nobody shame her ass. But let you be black, they shame me for getting a little piece of food stamps. So Rachel, I don't want to see you complain, okay? You better go down there to social services office. You better get what little bit of government assistance your ass can get. Remember, you still white. Take off that crochet ass wig. Is that your hair? That ain't your natural hair. You know, you frizzed your hair up all you could. Straighten your shit out. Maybe if you actually went to a job interview being Rachel and not trying to be a Raynisha when you were clearly not that, they would probably actually hire you and take you seriously, okay? We're going to press out that hair, okay? Maybe change your name too, right? Let's, no, Rachel Smith, all right? Let's give you a new lease on life and get your ass out there and find a job or hell, I'm sure a nigga will marry you. Niggas will marry anything. I'm trying to figure out how we going to help Rachel. Rachel say she's struggling. Rachel say she going through what we go through, even though she still got the white skin. If she would wash her Kardashian tanner off her body, she still got the privilege and the complexion for the protection. We don't. So you would never have our rhythm and our blues, Rachel. I don't have no damn sympathy for you. You need to be writing books. You need to be doing tours. You need to be doing reality shows. You slutted and lied your way up to the top of the NAACP when you ain't got no Negro inside of you. But I mean, I'm sure you've had Negroes inside of you. I'm just saying. But you know what I mean. You done already lied and slutted your way to the top. So go ahead and lick some bottoms to get to the top. Yeah, you're basically like a internet version of a freak show. You might as well work this shit. You might as well work that. Now she got black problems for real. She literally got black problems for real. You might as well change your damn name. Anybody taking you seriously? All right, moving right along. We got to talk about Tory Lanez and an artist by the name of Blue Vandross. All right, now I don't know much about Blue Vandross, but one thing we know about Tory is that he will take a damn song. Ain't it something how a lot of these artists out here are just taking songs like, you in your basement, you struggling, you eating ramen noodles, you eating Velveeta. Ooh, you know what? I don't want to take y'all back to my ramen noodle days, baby. Ramen noodles, ground beef, flaming hot Cheetos, Velveeta cheese, and the black pepper, red pepper, onion powder, garlic powder, mix it all up. Ooh, with some riblets and a vest on the side and use good. I don't want to take y'all back to that. I had a fat moment. Anyway, so Tory's out here, all right, and he was looking to put out some music, and one of the reasons why he's apparently able to put out music as quickly as he can because he just take your shit and remixing. And so he saw Blue Vandross' song called Mind Still, that was a song featuring Drake apparently, and now Drake is good for taking some shit too. Look, Drake is my favorite rapper, okay? I'm not ashamed to say it anymore. A lot of people, they waiting for me to come out this closet they say I'm in, allegedly, right? And I'm like, the only thing I'm hiding from is that Drake is my favorite rapper and I'm a barb. I don't know what else to tell y'all, okay? I hope you still accept me, but I don't give a damn. So moving right along from that, Drake, he'll take your accent, he'll take your culture, Drake could be whatever you want him to be, all right? We still ain't forgot that your ass was in blackface Drake, all right? I love you, Drake, I love you though. I'm just still asking for your doctor's information. If you would just tell me, I can stop bothering you, okay? But I'm not gonna DM you, I'm not gonna at you anymore because I don't want my favorite rapper to block me, okay? I really, really don't, but, I'm just saying. Anyway, so moving right along. So once Blue Vandross saw that Tory Lanez had just remixed his stuff and didn't shout him out, didn't add him, didn't share him, didn't none, he like, I'm going to take it down. So he hit the video for copyright on YouTube, and these two actually, for a brief time, I thought they was going to beef. I was like, oh shit, this finna be some shit. They finna meet up, Tory Lanez finna sneak him, and then run off. I thought it was finna really go down, but it seems to be that Tory Lanez didn't feel like shooting nobody in the pinky toe. didn't feel like sleeping with nobody best friends or doing no rituals and pools. He said, you know what, I'm not gonna steal off on him. I'm gonna bring him to the studio. We're gonna work together. We're gonna squash it. And apparently they have made many hits in the studios according to what Tory Lanez is saying. Now this is my question, guys. When it comes to the bigger artists out there, when they remix other songs, do you think they have a right? Do you think they should feel obligated to simply share, to simply shout out? Ethically and morally, I think so, because you didn't come up with the damn song. But I don't know, you know, the music copyright stuff. Look, I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm tripping. Maybe my feelings is in it. But I just don't think it's right that you a big star and you could take from a little star and just say it's yours and just never just hell. You ain't got to kiss a nigga ass, but you know you give him a little piece of the song. At least Cardi said she'd give you 2% or 10% of a song or something. Now, like I said, Cardi, just be careful giving away all the song away. Ain't gonna be shit left for you. But I'm just saying, Tory, you know you talented. We love. Well, you know some people love you, but we love you, and you just we don't want you taken from the small man. You are a small man. We are small men. We are small. Come to the camera. We are small men, and it's rough. I know it's rough, and I know folks been taken from us all our life, and we get in a position now where we done build. So I ain't nowhere near where you at, okay? But I'm just saying, all right. And sometimes it's a little hard because you like, damn it, all them times I wanted somebody to pay attention to me. Now I get to be the one to ignore a nigga. No. It's bad ethics and it's bad business. The Diddy of it all. Don't do that. Don't do that, Tory. Don't do that. All right. I'm sure that's what Kelsey was saying before the gun went off. I'm just kidding. You guys are all responsible. But I'm not singing no more about that. I'm glad they squashed it. I'm glad these two black men are not beefing. But I just think that going forward, if you're a small artist and a bigger artist takes from you, you just need to call them out. Like in 2020, 2021, going forward, the name of the game is calling people out. They do something wrong, call them right out social media, get in their ass, and they change their tunes real damn quick. What y'all think? Did Tory owe him a shout out? Did Tory owe his ass anything? Because I think so. Let me look here. Not the voice. Why you sound? Y'all know why I play all day. Why you speaking with that voice? I got so many damn voices. I gotta wait for this damn chat to catch up here. Storm didn't steal the blue, was cloud chasing. He actually did two other artists what he claims Tory did. Look, either way, Tory responded and now they working together. 20. Let's see. 20K. Yes, 2%. That's why I corrected myself, people. 2%. They didn't have to do all that back in the mixtape days. That's true. That's a very good point, right? But when they were typically on the mixtapes, weren't they like remixing a popular song though? So it was like you knew the song because it was just like you knew it. It wasn't like you thought it was theirs and it really wasn't. You know what I'm saying? Like how we thought it was J-Lo's voice and it was Ashanti's and Christina Milian's. Like, you know, it wasn't like that. You know, like Carrie Hilson went into the studio and thought she was just going to sing a song and Polo the Don and bullied her ass into dissing Beyonce and messing up her future. All right. Damn. And them spirits that Beyonce conjured on your ass put you in a dark place of depression. She still ain't got over this shit. Storm be out here having low-key multiple personalities. No. Personality disorders run in my family, sweetheart. I don't have it though. Okay. All right. Moving right along from that, people. Let's talk about Martell DeRowan. I apologize. Martell DeRowan. It's hard to pronounce his last name. His stage name was Cardone, and this is the cousin of Beyonce. He lived in San Antonio, Texas, and he was actually found dead in his apartment back at the end of January. Now, here's the thing, right? When you say cousin of somebody, we don't know if it's third cousin, second cousin, first, we don't know, okay? But either way, that's not important. Nonetheless, he is family to her, and he was found dead. Now, I had been wondering, like, who would want to kill this young man? Like, he wasn't in any beef that I could find on the internet. I didn't necessarily see anything super negative about him, but according to the police, wait a minute. According to the police, let me move up. This was his girlfriend. Her name is Sasha Scare, and she is 21 years old, and she is currently on a run, and the police is looking for her. And they say that she had something to do with Martell's death, all right? That apparently was the culmination of a drug deal gone wrong, all right? And this is a situation that actually happens a lot, because when you're into drug deals, and I don't know, this is all allegedly. We don't know what Martell was into. Hell, he could have just been trying to get him a dime bag of weed or something, all right? And you don't deserve to lose your damn life, because you just want you a dime bag of weed. But there have been people that have been killed while trying to get a dime bag of weed. Okay, it is what it is. So, but when I looked at this picture here, the first thing I said is, what in the hell is going on with her face? Am I missing something? I mean, I don't want to talk about nobody if she was born that way. Maybe that's discoloration. She was born. It has a interesting pattern. I didn't really know how to take this. Maybe y'all can tell me, because I surely didn't know. But Darion, it didn't say Darion. It had a weird way of spelling it. They might have spelled it wrong. Now her name is Sasha, all right? And they say that she was involved in a botched drug deal gone wrong. They also say that she was a part-time singer herself. So we're looking at two newcomers to the music industry. He ends up dead in his apartment, and now she's on the run. Mind you, she's actually been locked up before. She has a couple mug shots. And so all I'm going to say is, with a face like that motherfucker did it. Whatever they say she did that shit. Oh yeah, I can tell in her eyes. She looks like she about to put a spell on your ass right now. Now, you know what's interesting to me is that with a lot of these young folks, believe it or not, a lot of these young girls be setting these dudes up for them to get killed. Like, especially if, you know, he obviously was somebody that could definitely get him any chick that he wanted. So especially if she saw he's moving up, he is Beyonce's cousin. I'm sure there could have been some jealousy. He could have been talking to somebody else. You know, he could have been smashing a few other chicks. And honestly, a lot of them girls will, you know, they'll be messing around with one dude, messing around with a drug dealer, and put hits out on their boyfriends. It happens all the damn time. And so Beyonce has not released a word. She has not said released a statement or said anything about the situation. RIP to this young man who lost his life, you know, senselessly. It's really, really sad. But like I said, with a face like that, I'm convicting her ass. I don't give a damn what nobody say. All right. Moving right along, we got to talk about Britney Spears, and I'm going to dig deeper on this situation, and it's going to take me some weeks to do because I really want to go through all of the paperwork and all of the history, but I definitely just wanted to report on the fact that Britney Spears and her father, who actually has conservatorship over her, full conservatorship, all right? The father was recently denied a request in court, and according to not only Britney's attorneys but other attorneys in the industry that are familiar with this case, even though I'm looking at all you industry attorneys a little funny. According to the streets, the judge is slowly starting to see where Britney is coming from. They're slowly starting to understand that her father, James Spears, is not in the right mind, and he really shouldn't be someone who has full control over his daughter. But for right now, they can't really think of who else to put better in his place. And for some reason, they will not let this woman be a free woman. I am a part of the Free Britney movement, damn it. And I'm gonna dig, damn it. And if I gotta be the pioneer of this shit, then I will. Because when you look at this woman, and you can't tell me that she don't have the same look in her eyes that Anna Nicole Smith did. Do y'all remember her? All right. And you know that look that comes in her eyes, you know their look, the spirit that comes over them when you say certain words, almost as if there's a chip implanted in them that gets activated and starts malfunctioning at a moment's damn notice. All right, we looking at Britney, but we ain't seen Britney for real since what, the mid 2000s. The life, the soul in her eyes has been gone. Because this is a woman that's literally being held against her will, all right? Not by chains, but by this and the law, which is even damn worse. Ain't no slavery worse than mental slavery, all right? Now, I'm not about to channel a Kanye, but I always want y'all to know the slaves outnumbered slave masters. Some people was able to put two and two together. Some people wasn't. It's all mental. Once you control this, the body will follow. Any damn pimp will tell you. And so I want to explain to you guys what conservatorship is. Conservatorship is a court proceeding at which a probate judge appoints a person to assume legal responsibility over someone, usually a close relative, who lacks the ability to manage their personal and financial affairs. So basically, it's like a babysitter for a grown person. It's saying that, whether you're physically, damn, this mic's so good. I know you heard all of that from my stomach and my throat. What it says is this person is either physically or mentally incapable of caring for themselves. They're a danger to themselves or others, and I need to be in control of their affairs. But as we know from certain people out there, is certain people out there that abuse those powers and literally have these old people, regular people that they say they love in slavery. All right. Because they're too lazy to do anything them damn selves, and they have nothing else going for them except to ruin somebody else's life. Anyway, so now what the father was actually going to court for is that he did not want to share financial, how can I put it? He did not want to share financial control of Britney's money and her assets with the trust, all right? Because Britney not only wanted, she didn't want just her father to have control of all of her money. She wanted to have some of her money in a trust, okay? And so a trust, all right, is a legal document which provides instructions for handling assets that's assigned to that trust. So it's basically a way of taking my money and saying, like, I'm not gonna have my own money. I'm gonna put my money in this trust. I'm gonna trust somebody to run it, and it's gonna divvy out money to me, my kids, my beneficiaries, my family, whatever bills need to be paid are automatically paid. When someone passes away, their estate, the estate trust handles all of those bills. It's a way of making sure that things are always paid no matter what, and that somebody always has eyes on your money, and that your money is in one place, okay? Because honestly, a lot of folks out there, you say what you would do if you had millions and millions of dollars, but a lot of y'all blow a stimulus check. And so if you can't hold on to it, that it's no shade. Some of y'all got y'all stimulus check and it was gone the same day. All right. And if you didn't buy a car for necessity, if it wasn't something that you needed, but you bought it on Gucci, Chanel, Louis Prada Gucci, pop them tags. Whatever happened to Carly? Where's she at? Anyway. You never know what you would do with millions and millions of dollars. It's a lot of responsibility, and it's very heavy and very stressful. Okay. And so he didn't want to share control of her money with this trust, even though the whole point of the trust is to make sure that her money is taken care of. And so the judge did decide that no, James Spears is going to have some control over her money. The trust is going to have some control over her money. Nobody's going to exactly monopolize her, but we have to ask ourselves, why won't they let Britney go? They didn't even let Britney keep her damn kids. And it's sad. Now, she had this breakdown in 2008, right? They want you to think she had this breakdown in 2008, but the breakdown, it was a combination of things, okay? She was very stressed out at the time. Her career was not going exactly where she wanted it to go. The industry, the paparazzi, people in general didn't approve of her relationship with Kevin Federline. She was dealing with a lot. And I personally believe she was dealing with MK Ultra, but somebody got to Britney and did something or some things to her to where after 2008 she was never the same. Like you can stress somebody out and stress somebody out till they have a nervous breakdown, but to me, I feel like there was a straw that broke the camel's back. All right. And when it comes to the industry and these celebs, it's usually somebody close to them that is paid or incentivized to essentially take this star out. All right. The better known as a handler. So is the daddy the handler? Was Kevin Federline the handler? Who was the handler? Was it managers? Was it attorneys? Because in the original conservatorship, it was her attorney and her dad that had control over her. Always remember, when it comes to Hollywood, these people are nothing but glorified slaves. They can't really say what they want, and not in chains. All right, we're not talking about the children that are held on the ground. We're not talking about that today. All right. But what you have to understand is that a lot of them, they can only do certain things. They can only go certain places. All right. They don't have their anonymity anymore. They don't even have control over their social media. They have a bunch of people in their ear. They can't do this. They can't say that. They're always afraid of losing their job. They literally feel bound, which is why you see so many artists talking about slavery, talking about freedom, talking about control. Like listen to songs, popular songs over the last 30, 40 years. Look at albums over the last 30, 40 years. And there are some keywords you're always going to see. You're going to see magic. You're going to see control. You're going to see money. You're going to see freedom. And you're going to see slave. You might not recognize these patterns now, but I'm slowly opening your eyes. Keep them open and just listen to your favorite music. Magic, money, control, slave. What else I say? I missed one. Whoever was listening, say it again, type it again, okay? And so they left court with James still being, a conservator, and really not a lot of progress being made for Britney, but the judge is starting to come around, all right? And here's the thing. Britney has kept herself together. Britney has still worked, even while it's been said that she can't, she's a danger to herself and others, but it was perfectly okay for her to make albums. It was perfectly okay for her to have a residency in Vegas. It was perfectly okay for her to have a boyfriend in a relationship. It's perfectly okay for her to do whatever she wants to do, damn it. But every other aspect of her life has to be controlled. Why? Because if she gets free of her father, she's going to break away from her father. There's a reason why her sister Jamie Lynn Spears don't deal with the father. She minds her own business. All right. It could be because she wasn't protected when she allegedly got pregnant at the Disney church party. Okay. Now then, Britney don't want nothing to do with him. She's pretty much scared of him, all right? Britney's two sons are not even allowed to be around the grandfather anymore because according to the grandfather, one of the little boys got smart with him and it sounded like he gave his ass a down home old school Louisiana ass whipping. Now, some of y'all still believe in whipping that kid's ass when they get out of line. But in 2021, you just can't do that no more. And, they put a restraining order out. But James Spears said, I don't give a damn because them ain't my kids anyway. I beat my kids. I heal anyway. Shit. I don't give a fuck about them grandkids. That's how they be. Old school folks be like, if you in my house, I can whip your ass. And if I can't, then you can take your ass home. That's old school for real, for real. Whole nother conversation for another day. But all in all, Britney don't want nothing to do with her daddy. Britney's boyfriend said her daddy is an asshole. The sister say he's an asshole. The mama been moved along from the daddy. Everybody say this man got a problem, but won't nobody let Britney go. Is she going to expose the MK Ultra programming? Is she going to expose her handlers? All right. She is a product of Disney. She was a Mickey Mouse Musketeer. All right. So this girl has been through a lot for a really long time. She has had the brunt of her family's financial burden on her shoulders. She was the mule horse for her family. And some people feel like, you my mule ticket, I'm never letting you go. Hey, Joe Jackson, wherever you are. Hey. Because Michael was truly your damn mule horse. We know that. That's why you beat his ass the most. He was your mule horse and so was Janet. We didn't give a damn about the rest of them. Just telling the truth. Just telling the truth. We got to tell the truth. Let me check on y'all real quick. Let's see. What else we got going on? 2008 was it. The paparazzi took her over the edge. I believe it was more than a paparazzi. I believe it was more than that. There's a lot going on behind the scenes. It was around that Kevin and Justin were seen walking out of a restaurant club together. Exactly, right? Because these celebs all use each other. I told y'all, a very reliable source told me they was like, Storm, the way that people keep their true tea out of the blogs is that they find out true tea about their friends, so-called, about their friends who just happen to be celebrities, and they report that to the blogs. So it's a weird relationship that I'm befriending you just to get tea on you so I can report that, so I can also protect myself from what I'm doing behind closed doors. Everybody's trying to protect each other and throw each other under the bus in the same time in this industry, which is why relationships don't last long, which is why the smart people say, I ain't got no friends in this industry. I ain't date nobody in this industry. I ain't focused on business. Hey, Nikki. Hey, Nikki, on Nikki Tanya Mirage Petty. She is one of the most professional people when it comes to her work. She ain't coming there to screw you, suck you. She's there to lay her tracks. She gonna pay her her fee before she even show up. She do her job. She gonna shake her ass, shake her titties, and go home. And if a lot of y'all was like that, you wouldn't be in the situations that y'all get in, Meg, Tory, and Kelsey. The damn drama saga that never freaking ends. One day y'all gonna tell the truth about what happened. One day. All right. Moving right along from that, people, we got to talk about we got to talk about Justin Timberlake and his apologies to Janet Jackson and Britney Spears. And I'm here to say, well, damn, Justin Timberlake, it's about damn time you decided to give some damn apologies. Now, I'm not exactly sure, why you were apologizing to Britney Spears. I got a theory in my head, but I'm not exactly sure why. But I know damn well why you apologizing to Janet with your late ass lately, Johnny come lately. It's mighty funny now that people are forcing you to apologize and calling you out for what you do for using blacks for your gain. All right, you was truly on the Negro business plan. All right, take a white man, make him sound like a black man, you make $1 million, $1 billion, or whatever the hell, or you have a career, because without us you didn't have shit. We gonna call it what it is. Without Timberland you had no music career. I'm sorry, them boy band music shit, that shit went out really quick. That was an era that was good when it was here, but it was gonna phase out, and everybody, your team round, you knew, all right, it was a plan that Elvis had. It was a plan that a lot of white entertainers had. Hey, Justin, you done used them Negroes enough, and now you good too. Now you done found Jesus after drinking all that baby blood. But Justin Timberlake is who I'm talking about right now. We gonna call a thing, okay? Without Timberlake, let's talk about your albums. Let's talk about your albums. The first solo album, Timberland did it, all right? So, you was sounding black, that got you your money. The second album, Future Sex Love Songs, Timberland did it. Without Timberland, you wouldn't have had this shit. The third album, 2020 Experience, you still had some black urban sounding songs on there, okay? But it was more white. It was more, on a poppy side. I hate to say black, white when it comes to music, but we just gonna call a thing, all right? But then I noticed when you wanted to go back to your roots, because I always want to go back to their roots for their fourth album, Man of the Woods, nobody gave a damn, because they don't like you when you're white. They like you when you're faux black. Now let's get to your damn apology. All right. He said, let me use my Justin voice. What's a white man voice? So, I've seen the messages, tags, and comments and concerns. I want to respond. I am deeply sorry for the times in my life where my actions contributed to the problem, where I spoke out of tune or did not speak up for what was right. I understand that I fell short in these moments, in many others, and benefited from a system that condones misogyny and racism. I specifically want to apologize to Britney Spears and Janet Jackson, Miss Jackson if you're nasty, both individually, because I care for and respect these women. And I know I fail. How you care for and respect Janet when you ripped the titty out at the Super Bowl and said nothing to defend her? You respect her? Respect what? Besides the notoriety she brought you to. I also feel compelled to respond in part because everyone involved deserves better, and most importantly, because this is a larger conversation that I wholeheartedly want to be a part of and grow from. No, sir, you're trying to bring some clout to your ass because you got a movie that's coming out and we didn't know nor care anything about it before then. There's absolutely no reason for you to be speaking out now. If your ass didn't speak out before, you should have took it to the grave. The only person you need to be apologizing to is Jessica Biel when you was holding that mixed girl hands on set a couple years back. This industry is flawed. Oh, I'm sorry, Justin, you misspelled demonic. It sets men, especially white men, up for success. Really? It's designed this way. As a man in a privileged position, I have to be vocal about this. Because of my ignorance, I didn't recognize it for all that it was happening in my own life, but I do not want to ever benefit from others being pulled down again. Oh, you mean now that you done made all your money and your best music days is behind you, now you don't want to use a nigga no more. Now you don't want to use a Negro no more. But your best music days are behind you, Justin. Are you pulling all your albums down, Justin? I'm still going to rock them. I'm just asking. The hell out of here. I have not been perfect in navigating all of this throughout my career. I know this apology is a first step and doesn't absolve the past. I want to take accountability for my own missteps in all of this as well as be a part of a world that uplifts and supports. Now you want to uplift and support instead of being the culture vulture that you have been for the longest. Not to say you ain't talented, not to say you can't dance. I mean, your dancing is all right, but you have been a culture vulture for the longest. And let's just take Janet and breastises out of it. I still remember that nipple, Janet. I was 11 years old when it happened. All right. I saw it on the TV. You know, it wasn't HD back then, but I was like, oh, wow. And then it was gone. And I said, did I see? But I thought I would see. I said, damn, she's a singer, but is she a magician? I didn't know if I was watching a football game. Let me stop playing. Anyway, I'm just going to say, Janet has really cute areolas. I'm going to leave it there. Now, back to the apology. I care deeply about the well-being of the people I love and have loved. I can do better, and I will do better. You can and will do better how? You can and will do better in what way? Because to me, the only way that you rectify, all right, the damage that you were complicit in is that you come out and call out the industry for what it does. But you are not going to do that because you are building a career as an actor and you still want to work, nor do you want to get death threats like Corey Haim over there, or Corey Feldman. One of the Corys. Justin, let's call this shit what it is. Although I'm not exactly sure what you did to Britney unless you played a role in her breakdown in the media. I do remember, you guys were, like I said, were Mickey Mouse Musketeers. And so you guys went through a lot of trauma together. Trauma bonding is what brought you two together to start dating in 98, 99. She cheated on you. Y'all broke up. You lied about y'all being virgins. Then you went on Howard Stern and said, yeah, I hit it. Now you didn't have to put her out there. If you was going to stick with the virgin lie, you should have stuck to it. Hell, you should have been like Angela Simmons. All right. You should have stuck to the virgin lie until a baby come out. No baby, no proof as far as I'm damn concerned. But you put her out there like that on Howard Stern. She cheated on you. You didn't necessarily villainize her, but you just never really, I don't really remember you coming to her defense either. Or maybe you did. All right. So I'm not exactly sure. I'm not going to speak on things I don't know. But I know as far as Janet is concerned, when that breastises came out, which was not a part of the damn plan. And by the way, yes, the plan to actually add the ripping of the bra. Yes, it did come last minute. Yes, it did come from Janet's team. The managers of the NFL Super Bowl at the time did not think it was the best idea to be ripping anything off on stage, because keep in mind, this is live TV and this was 2004. Okay. And so with that being said, it was something that Janet's team added last minute. As a matter of fact, Janet had an Ecuadorian stylist at the time. Him being Ecuadorian has nothing to do with anything. But I found an interview from 2018 where he was actually stating that, look, I'm under an NDA. I can't tell you much of anything, but what I can say is that I did alter her costume in some way. All right. So I'm going to take that to say that, yes, the pulling was planned, but it was supposed to be a red bra there. You got a little too happy touching them black titties. You ripped it too hard. You exposed the whole breast. That was pierced. It was pierced. I remember now. Anyway, so you did all that, and did you get banned from CBS? No. Did you was able to come back years later, do the halftime show, and do exactly what Prince told you not to do in a tribute to him that he would not have approved of? First of all, Prince didn't play. He ain't like other people covering his music like that. Second of all, he didn't want no damn holograms because he said it was demonic. Yet you get up there and do a hologram and say, shout out to Prince. No, shout out to whatever demon you was conjuring at that Super Bowl, but it wasn't Prince. Which I want to bread ass. So, all in all, you went on to have a career. You went on to live your life. You didn't speak out for Janet. You didn't stand up for her when she got villainized for simply showing a titty for 2 damn seconds on the damn Super Bowl. All right. Let's talk about CBS for a minute. I didn't report it on them before. Hey, Viacom. Let's talk about the fact that that the FCC, fined CBS $550,000 for this breastises coming out on that performance. All right. And we all thought that was a big deal, only for that $550,000 fine that CBS that was put on them. It was thrown out in court. So CBS never lost a dollar over the breast assist that came out. But Janet lost a whole lot. Now, she didn't lose no, but black folks, we didn't give a damn. We wanted to see her breast assist. All right. You know, hell, really wasn't no white men mad. You know, y'all might pretend to be mad, but y'all ain't never mad at seeing no black titties. Let's stop. I done been to a few strip joints in my time. I ain't never seen a lack of white man at a naked black woman. I just haven't. And so y'all, and Janet was in her prime back then. So, you know, I don't know what her body looked like now, but I'm saying then, you know. I'm just saying, all right? And so Janet really caught the brunt of it. You stood by and let her and went about your business using Negroes like y'all always do. And so now you want to come out and apologize. And to me, the only thing I can think of is clout. We don't want it. We don't care. You didn't got enough from us. So go about your business and do what you do. Do what you do. You won, Justin. You got away scot-free. Now you want to come out and still get some clout off the pain you was complicit in. It wasn't on purpose, but you damn sure didn't stand up for her. You damn sure didn't. And you wasn't villainized the way that she was. It was a different time. Nowadays, people put out full sex tapes to promote their album. Back then, it just wasn't like that, all right? I'm going to play this commercial here, and then I'll be back to say questions, comments, and concerns before we out, because Love and Marriage is coming.
Are you ready to be liberated? Have you found that you and your partner's love life is boring and you need a boost? Then I got the perfect book for you. While we all locked down on this COVID quarantine, go ahead to Amazon and cop Erotic Liberations. And oh yes, it's very erotic. See, Erotic Liberations is so steamy that it was banned on Facebook, and it will take you to a climax that you have never reached before. See, Erotic Liberations makes 50 Shades of Grey seem like a Dr. Seuss book. It will enhance your creativity, entertain you, and help to raise that freak number. You know, we all want to find our inner freak, you know, that person that we got locked away in a cage, all right? And Erotic Liberations is guaranteed to blow your mind so that you and your partner can blow each other all night. Head to Amazon right now and get Erotic Liberations, authored by Marlon Green and Karen Cream. Are you ready to?
All right, people. All right. So let me take this off the screen. All right. And I'm going to answer y'all questions here for a couple minutes. And then we out of here. We out of here. Okay, let's see what we got. Let's see what we got here. Had close to 3,200 in here. Ain't bad for Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day. I think it's tomorrow. If your man ain't calling you till Monday, well, you are the side chick. That's just how that works. Let's see. Who was responsible for this commercial? My video guy. All right. Shout out to Deverick. No, Janet was in her prime in the 80s. Control. She is a real talent, Storm. All right, I'm sorry. So 80s was the era. Okay, fine. Let's see. She had on a star like a metal pasty, so you know, saw no nipple or piercing. I thought I did. Maybe I just imagined it. Who knows? That Mercer was creepy. The OG interview was really good. Thank you so much. I enjoyed the interview with OG. I'm glad you guys did as well. Let's see. I actually went and bought that book because of you, Storm. Good. It's actually a good book, so you should. I love that. Storm, I need to see you C-walk one time. You know what? I was telling them before we actually came over to this channel, like, look, I used to, like, in the 2nd, 3rd grade, I taught my teacher how to crip walk, all right? I used to crip walk. I used to have it. I'm going to practice it, though, and do it, because I used to have it down pat. Yeah, it was a star pasty. Okay, we saw the piercing. Oh, okay. Storm, Justin Timberlake also needs to apologize to the waitress he spat on recently and his wife for being a serial cheater. Oh shit! So he done spat on a waitress allegedly cheating. Well, he was, you know, Justin likes him a mixed girl. He does. Hey, Danny Lee, I just thought about it. If you're gonna be a side chick to anybody, go over there to Justin. He like a yellow bone. Storm, who's your Valentine? My bank account. I'm kidding. What happened to China McClain and why did she drop Disney? I have a whole video on that. China calls out Disney and Illuminati. Just searching on my channel. I even cut it out. It's like a 10-11 minute video. It's right on the channel. Okay, guys. So I'm going to head out because Love and Marriage is about to come on. Like, comment, subscribe, share if you care. I love ya. And I will catch you guys later.
Yamaya's Gift is a brand that specializes in medicinal herbs and all natural supplements to help alleviate a lot of conditions that Americans suffer from, okay? Now, Yamaya's Gift got products to help you with that hypertension, to help speed up that weight loss, get rid of them fibroids, as well as help alleviate the symptoms of that diabetes. Oh yeah, that sugar is real bad. So now with Yamaya's Gift, you get a lot of gifts, but the best gift that anyone could ever give you is the ability to heal thyself from the inside out with products like elderberry syrup to help keep that immunity in check, because we all fighting Miss Rona. We all trying to windmill her ass up out of our lives. But one of my personal favorites, as a matter of fact, two of my personal favorite products with Yamaya's Gift is the all natural honey and the tea that's for men. And the reason why I like those products is because if you are somebody with a low sex drive, if you need a boost in the bedroom, and if you are ready to get Brian Pumpered, Lexington Steeled all night long, then just put some of that in your man's cup and you will be on your way to a happier, healthy marriage, all right? Now, place your orders today, whether you need your immunity taken care of, you're trying to lose some weight, you're trying to get rid of that sugar, the diabetes, or you're just trying to bust a nut, okay? Order her shit at www.yamayasgift.com. Are you ready to up your financial game? Are you sick of being broke and want to learn money-making skills that can actually help you to survive any recession or dip in the economy?
While watching the Storm Monroe show, I was introduced to epic trading. It's been a game changer for me. I literally started trading with pennies. I didn't need a minimum investment to start, and the support is really there. Traders teach you in live and pre-recorded videos.
Now, even though here at the Storm Monroe Show, I cannot make any promises on what you can make, but I do want to let you guys know that in some instances, people are making $25,000, $5,000, even $10,000 in a week alone. So this is a company that's definitely worth checking out. So why go give a university tens of thousands where you can invest just a little bit with them and be well on your way to financial freedom and success?
Hey guys, it's Shannon. I am a storm chaser. I learned of this wonderful epic program. This is something that we need to do in the community because it's recession proof, pandemic proof. This is a way that you can generate more income. Join us at www.epictraders.live.
Yamaya's Gift is a brand that specializes in medicinal herbs